Okay, so we were at the part where Miriam, the big sister, takes Moshe back to her house and brings him to their mommy Yocheved. So the mommy can feed Moshe until he gets older. And then when he's older, they bring him back to the palace. And there he lives, and there he's raised, and he is like a son to Paro. And he lives in Paro's palace, and he grows up there. And then one day, when he's all grown up, he sees two people outside the palace fighting. And it was a Mitzri, and he was trying to hurt a Jewish slave. So Moshe got scared and he ran away from the palace. He tried to run really far, and he got to a place called Midian. And when he got to Midian, there was a well. And there was a lady there at the well. And she asked him, do you want to come to our house and you can eat dinner with our family? So he said, okay, I'm from far away, so I would really appreciate it. So he went with her, and that was the house of Yitro. And he stayed there, and he lived there, and they took care of him, and he took care of their sheep. And he ended up marrying the daughter of Yitro, Zipporah, and there he was living there, and nobody knew that he was really from Mitzrayim and that he was from the palace of Paro. And one day when he was taking care of sheep there, one of the sheep ran away and kept running and running. And Moshe said, stop, sheep, stop. But the sheep didn't listen. So he followed the sheep, and he kept going and going, and it climbed up a mountain. And Moshe climbed the mountain and followed that sheep. And then Moshe saw a burning bush. It was full of fire, but it wasn't burning down. It was just full of fire, but it was still bushy. And he heard a voice, and the voice said, Moshe, take off your shoes. This is holy ground. Moshe got scared. He just heard this voice, and there was no one there. So he took off his shoes, and he got closer. And the voice said, Moshe, I am Hashem, and you need to go back to Mitzrayim. And you need to talk to Paro, and you need to tell him to let my people go. They cannot be slaves for you anymore. And Moshe said, oh no, but I'm afraid to speak to Paro. Maybe he won't listen to me, and I don't speak so well. And Hashem said, no, Moshe, it's you. You are the one that needs to talk to Paro. Go back to Mitzrayim. So Moshe listened, and he took his wife and he took his whole family, and they went back to Mitzrayim.